Alright, first off, I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. I also want to give a double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this word, and the brothers who teach them with sincerity. I also want to give a salutation to the elect scattered across the four corners of the earth, known as the speckled birds and Israelites foreigners. I need water. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about current events. And something just took place. The Indiana law. Now I stay in Indianapolis. So pretty much the governor of Indianapolis just gave Indianapolis over to the military. There's a law where they're militarizing the police. I'm going to read the law. So pretty much Indianapolis is ready for great chaos. Indianapolis is ready for race riots. It's ready for the uproar of the people. All right, and the system is already in place. So when the system collapsed, the military, the police, and everything are already ready for martial law in Indianapolis, in Indiana. All right, so let's read the bill. This is House Bill 1015, Indiana National Guard. Provides the government may not, with certain expectations, order a member of the Indiana National Guard to perform any law enforcement duties that may result in surveillance, apprehensive detentions, or arrest of any individual. So it doesn't allow. So it doesn't allow members of the Indiana National Guard to perform any law for him. All right, that's not what I'm looking for. That's it. That's not what I was looking for. Let's read this. All right. Let's read chat. Let's see what chat has to say. And this is what these people own. They have no idea what's going on. Listen to music, spin hoes, spin thoughts, alright, skittle people, all this wickedness going on. These people have no idea the wrath of the Lord is on its way. Alright, I'm opening up ChatGPT. So this is coming to every city, and right now it is official that this executive order was signed. All right, one more thing. All right, let's ask. Florida HB insurance claim. All right, which one do I want to read? Could you tell me which house, alright, if in many House bills is certain the Indiana National Guard, that bill would prohibit the government with certain expectation from ordering members of the Indiana National Guard to perform. So what I'm thinking is, so it's not allowing any government or anything to have any power. So what I'm thinking is that Trump is gonna have all the power. It's the same thing with ICE. All right, so when shit hit the fan, Trump is going to have the power of Indiana. All right, in order, he's going to control the National Guard and the police, and they all going to be under him, same as ICE. So the governors won't be able to get in the way of the agenda of the elites. National Guard to perform certain law enforcement duties that could involve the surveillance, apprehensive detention, or arrest of individuals as the least available. So you would think this was a good law, but it's not. House Veterans Affairs and Public. If you meant the different HB such. So let's see what Google has to say. Because House Bill 1050 is used by multiple states and multiple legislative sessions, the specific bill you are referring to depends on the state and year. All right, this bill was just signed. The House Bill 1015-2026. This bill introduced visions prohibiting the governor with certain expectations so Trump is taking all power from the government and just making it so he has all the power and dictate everything that's going on. But really, it's the elites that's above Trump that's allowing him to do this. So this is Virginia House Bill. The bill signed into law prohibits anyone convicted of a misdemeanor hate crime for purchasing, possessing, or transporting firearms for the 3 years. Florida House Bill. This is a health care bill that inhibits health insurance payment, right? So this ain't, let me see if I can find the bill that I'm specifically looking for. I gotta go to the Elder Ayash's channel. I hope I can find it, cause I'll be on, I don't know the name of it. What's his name? It was a simple name. Crap. Salaki, give me a second. Edifying, something like that. Give me 1 second. So basically what I'm trying to get to is the point that they are setting more pieces on the puzzle so when the shit finally hits the fan, everything's already in play. Man, I'm hungry. Be edified or something like that, the elders change. I'm gonna pause this while I look for it. Alright, it took me a little while to find this. I couldn't find the elders page. I found this page and got on there. You know I watched the video, but it's not on there, so that's just Satan, but we still gonna bring out the word in the best of our ability. So this is House Bill Act 1343, which grants the Indiana National Guard the power to establish a dictated military police force, was passed by the legislature and went into effect on July 1st, 2026, so you know we're not lying. The new law authorized the Guard Adjutant General to merge and train existing units to create a military police force. When authorized by the governor, this specialized unit is empowered to carry firearms, conduct searches, and seize and make arrests anywhere in the state during emergency and time the governor deems necessary. So this bill was passed and it took place in July. Why would they pass this bill? They passed this bill because they know the uproar of the people coming. They know race wars coming. They know riots coming. They know the agenda. The New World Order is coming, and peace out of chaos. All right. So another piece in place for Indiana. So when shit hit the fan in Indiana, it's going to be everywhere. But I'm just speaking on Indiana, that this law is they already got concentration camps all over the place. Indiana too, FEMA camps, and they're ready for the public and they're ready for the people. All right. Make arrests anywhere in the state during emergency or times the governor deems necessary. Members of the force are required to undergo security screening and specific Indiana law enforcement training. Perspective on HEA 1343. While the new law has raised concerns from organizations like the ACLU regarding civil liberties and local control. Supporters firm it was a critical measure to endure. Highly trained personnel are available to assist local law enforcement during several crises, and they know crisis is coming to this place, bro. We're supposed to run out of gas on Wednesday. We'll see. Gas prices go up, people start going crazy. The National Guard is already in place to take control of the American people. Because you also remember Trump said that the enemy is within America, and he's talking about the American people, anyone who does not agree with the agenda. Options include the American Civil Liberties Unit of Indiana argued it merges military and civil police role, creating risks. Alright, and that's when that martial law comes. Alright. House published said the measures would give Indiana a better option in case of a serious emergency. Bill authorized rep. Alright, that's all bullshit. So alright, so you see it, Senate passes bill to expand Indiana National Guard and all this. It's coming. Alright, so let's get to some scriptures. So lucky. He answered me then said, measure thy time diligently in thyself, and when to see the parts of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. Which is second Edges 9, start from the top. This is 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And we know the Lord visits the world through chariots. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and we see that now, and that's why they got everything in play right now for the National Guard to be militant, to hurt you you American citizens, and mainly you tribes, right? Because I think it was last week that Issachar got shot by ICE. All right, this is going to turn up on the highest level possible, and it's going to be so bad that you're going to need spiritual intervention from Lord. All right, you're going to need the angels' protection. You're going to need Yahweh Hashem to show up for you, and a lot of people will not. Most people are not going. Majority, nobody's going to really have that except for elect. The men are always teaching, and we see earthquakes everywhere. You know, that's nothing. You know, many places are flooded right now. Places are snowing that it ain't supposed to be. That's when this Matthew 24, when you see earthquakes in diverse places. And that's the Lord. That's how the Lord speaks. He don't physically speak to you. He speaks through dreams and his men, and through signs and through prophecies. He may speak to you, but it's going to be through dreams. Or if you're special enough, he may just speak to you. We don't know. Then shalt thou well understand that Then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spoke of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and that the end is manifested. Even so, the times also the highest has planned, beginning in wonders and powerful works, and ending in effect and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from that said pearls, and shall see my salvation in my land. The salvation is when the chariots beam you up. In my land and within my borders have I had sanctified them for me from the beginning. So the Lord's explaining, he's explaining that, hey, All these things, calamities is coming to the earth since you did my word, since you believed in me, since you stayed diligently, I'm going to protect you. Then he's going to go into the destruction that is about to come. Then shall thy be in a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have caused them away despitefully shall dwell in torment. And dwell in torment, and the government's setting that up right now. All right, we heard remember they was ordering all them furnaces, small, big, all different type of them for human people. Them for the American citizens. Remember when all them years ago, when they ordered all them casters to the military and all them hollow points for the National Guard. Everything is already set. They got everything they need. All they need is the perfect event, and they can do that anytime. Right now, they can do whatever they please, and because it's all Bible prophecy that they do this thing. They're like, the Lord's not allowed that. Yes, the Lord is. That's what the Lord wants to happen. For such as their life have received benefits and have known me. That's for you people living life, not knowing how about Shem how shot all the money, the fame, and all that stuff. Just vanity, putting vanity over how about Shem how shot. I'm tired. I'm so tired, man. And they that have looted my law while they had liberty, and when as yet place a recompense was open, and to them understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. So Lord know you must know by death by pain. And that's why he used Esau and Edom as the hammer of the earth. That's that sword, because that was Esau and Edom's blessing, to be the sword upon the earth, to punish the Lord's people through him. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the word is, and for them the world is created. Because the Lord made the world and the universe for the Hebrew Israelites, the 12 tribes. And as I said, for and now do speak, and speak will speak it also, therefore that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. Like as wave is greater than a drought. And he answered me, saying, like as the fifth. Let me get to the point now. Let's go to a second, just 15. Fear not that this is Revelation 15, start from 3. Well, I'm starting at the top. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, which is the 12 tribes. The words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord. We'll put in prophecy. Prophecy, World War III. Alright, it was World War III. The MOTB, Jacob's Trouble, NWO, all chaos, ravish, murdering, eating of children, all these horrific things are coming. Esau's going to release newly created beasts. This place is going to be beyond horrible. And the only ones who are going to be able to deal with this is the one that the Lord put the spirit in, the one that the Lord's going to protect with spiritual gift that stands. The costume to be written in paper for, they are faithful and true. That's the Bible. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And we're telling you, this is about to happen. It's coming. But nobody wants to listen. I'm so tired. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled, and wicked has polluted the whole earth. Look at that new chick singing that song talking about scamming people, man. That's man, this world has to go, man. Let me forget about them Epstein files. What's going on behind closed doors? You people are wicked. People need judgment. That's why I get so tired. I'm losing my thought. All right. Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely committed, neither will I suffer them in these things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continuously. And who's complaining? Who's the just? That would be the hopeful elect, the ones out here teaching with sincerity, who hate this place, who want to get out, who don't want to be here no more. They'll be the hopeful elect. And therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Behold, my people. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land of. He said he would smite Egypt like he did before. He's not talking about the same ancient Egypt that he already smited and already did this, but he's talking about the new modern day Egypt, Babylon the Great, which is America. They that till the ground shall mourn for their seeds. And that sounds familiar. Don't that sound familiar? Shall mourn for their seeds. Hey, that sounds like the fertilizer been gone. That's like all these Bill Clinton buying up all these farms. And it sounds like what it's going to be. They that till the ground shall mourn for their seeds shall fade. And they are mourning. All the farmers are mourning right now because they can't grow nothing. Straight out Moose closed. We ain't got no fertilizer. So the storehouses is going to be empty. Gas prices is going to be extremely high and be no gas. Whatever we do got. And people going to be out here fighting and murdering for it and getting killed. Alright? Their seed shall fall through the blasting of hell, and with a fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. So with this new Indiana law, what they giving the National Guard the power over the people, you create a police force, National Guard. This is what this for, because they know this is gonna happen. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and this is the uproar of the people. This is gonna happen when this place collapse, and it ain't nothing to live for. So they're gonna implement martial law, and the military, y'all shooting people, arresting people, taking them to FEMA camps, right? Ravishing women, kids, doing whatever they want to. The camps is to make you bow down to the system, and if you don't bow down to the system, they're gonna get rid of you. They got them furnaces, they got the guillotines, they got firing squad. Are they just gonna pop you right there? Are they gonna take a woman and just ravish her to death, you know, and take her kids and do what they do with them? Freaky E. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invasion one another. There shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the courts of their actions shall stand in their power. And we already see that nobody cares about their queens and stuff. I mean, their kings and their princesses, and nobody listens to the government. Because the modern day queen, the modern day king and princess is the government, the president, all right? And the king of the earth, the kings of the earth is the elite families. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able to. That's going to happen when the National Guard blocks off all the highways and stuff and give you checkpoints. You're not gonna be able to go nowhere unless you got a digital ID, aka the MOTB, the Karagma, in Revelations 13:16, the mark of the beast. And man should, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. I don't know, man. Send all this Pride Month stuff, pride, proud Americans, these proud racist white people. The Lord's gonna get rid of all that. It says it's gonna bring a man shall be afraid, even a mighty man, someone mighty, like Mike Tyson or somebody. And a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, modern day sword, the gun, whatever they can get their hands on, a murdering weapon, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So all you people, all you preppers with gardens and stuff, prepping food, got water here and there, going online, showing everybody. Yeah, they're gonna break in your house and take that and do whatever they please with you. That's why it pays to do the work of the Lord and continuously pray and do what you got to do for the Heavenly Father, because you ain't got to go fight for food. The Lord just gonna deliver it to you. All right, and the Lord might have a situation where you run up, that you run up on a prepper's house, and somebody went in there and they both killed themselves, and you could just stroll on right in there and get whatever you need and stroll out. Amen. Behold, said Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanos, to turn themselves one against another and repay the thing that they have done to them. There's also the same thing going to Joel 3 when the Lord says he's going to bring all the heathen to the valley of Jehoshaphat to judge them for what they did to his people. All right, and we want that. We can't wait for that. We can't wait for this place to be destroyed and end. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also in recompense in their blossom, said the Lord. And this even goes in line. For now the plagues, for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore deliver him to death and destruction. And that's America. This is what's coming to this place. For now all the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them, for God shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east. And it's just destruction. So as you see, the Lord is coming to take this place down. This is right, 2nd Esdras 15:41, fire and hell and flaming sword, and many waters, that all fields may be full of all rivers, which the abundance of great waters. And how is that going to happen? What is the sword? What is the hell and fury and flying sword? The flying sword in the hell is the missiles, the MOTB, all right, ICBMs, all right, hypersonic missiles, supersonic missiles. They're going to hit this place, all right. The great and mighty cloud shall be puffed up full of wrath, and the stars, that they may make all of the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein, they shall pour out over the high element places. In the clouds is the chariots, because the chariots is going to help destroy this place while the missiles is dropping. 200 million missiles at the same time. This place is going to fall within an hour, as the scripture explains. And they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills thereof, and the woods and grass of the middle. And yeah, somebody's gonna break down the whole entire city. So the city you see, like the city, it's beautiful. It's not beautiful, but it is, but it's not. It's not at its full potential. The Lord's gonna break it down. All right, and they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, three of the woods and grass of the meadows, and the Lord's gonna destroy everything. And this place is going to be a wilderness and desert. So with them passing the law, with this new bill, they'll militarize the National Guard because they're preparing for this place to collapse and people to lose their freaking minds. They shall come in her and besiege her in stars, and I will all wrath shall they pour out upon her. And who is her? Babylon the Great, mysterious Babylon, America. Then shall the dust and smoke go up unto the heavens, and all they that be above her shall bewail her. And whilst the dust and smoke gonna go all the way up to the heavens, that you won't be able to see the stars, you won't be able to sky. Why you thinking how about Shin Howard Shah? Revelations 5 talks about the sea of glass where the Lord is gonna beam up his elect, and they're gonna sit above the firmament and watch this place be destroyed, because this place is gonna be destroyed and you're not gonna be able to see clouds, nothing is gonna reach up. That's why it says it's gonna reach up. Dust and smoke go up unto the heavens, and all they that about her shall bewail there. In the heavens, this just means the whole skies in this situation, and everything's gonna be. It's gonna be no escape from 200 million missiles. All right. And they that remain under her shall do service unto them that have put her in fear. And them that have remained, that's going to be the elite families, the rich billionaires. They're still gonna be on Earth in their bunkers, and they remain under. And then why I said they should be a service unto them that have put her in fear. They should be a service unto the Israelites in the kingdom of heaven, and we're gonna go get them. And we're going to put them to work. Once this place is destroyed by the missile, the Lord's going to send us back, and we're going to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth. And they're going to be our servants. And thou, Asia, that are partakers of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person, woe unto them that wrench in the Asians. All right, and they can go back how to go to the Chinese and Japanese. China already is number one, and they already got the beat system. They're already doing it. All right, I posted a video the other day. The kids got to go through facial recognition to get in and out of school and eat and everything, and it's already a civilian country. And that's why America took all them top rich people who own companies to talk to Chinese so they can try to learn the system. All right. I will send plagues unto thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, swords, and pestilence to waste thy house with destruction and death. So that's enough of that. So yeah, they released that new bill for Indiana to militarize the National Guard. So get ready. Things is about to hit the fan very, very fast. And we'll see about about Wednesday if the gas runs out. But I hope this lesson was edifying to the elect. Shalom.